I'm John Pallotta. I'm a New York film and television acting coach, writer, editor, director, and playwright. Early in my career, I studied with some of the best acting teachers in the business. Legends like Stella Adler, Uta Hagen, Bobby Lewis, Austin Pendleton, and at the Lee Strasberg Institute. Now I train actors just like you how to work in front of a camera. That's my specialty. I've been doing it for 30 years. Why? It's been said that the best way to become a good actor is to act on stage. And that's what most acting classes do teach you to be a good theater actor. The only way to become a good film or TV actor is to act in front of a camera, on a set. Today's A-list movie and TV stars develop their skills over decades of work. I can teach you the same skills in a fraction of the time in my weekly on-camera classes. That's why I've been nominated 18 times by backstage readers just like you. Don't wait for a lucky break to get time on a real set. Directors hire actors who will hit the ground running. Actors who will hit their marks, create a real, emotional connection with their scene partners, and nail the scene with zero rehearsal. Act to the intimate scale of the camera and dozens of other skills and techniques you'll never learn in a typical acting class. And while you're learning, you'll be creating filmed, edited scenes, complete with background music that you can use in your first reel. If you've come this far, you probably know it can take months or even years to chase down your footage from student or indie films. And if you ever get any at all, often it's not work that will show your acting skills in the way you need it to. The sooner you put together a reel that shows the work you can do, the sooner you'll be on your way to be a working actor. What are you waiting for? Your first class is free. Call today to sign up for your free, no-obligation introduction to the career you've always wanted.
Middle school, high school. Got a degree in it in college. Went to New York, was there for 13 years.
Who'd you study with there?
Julie Bavasso, for the most part. I also took some classes at Wiest Baron. I don't know if they're still around.
Wiest Baron is there, I guess commercial, print.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of like Scott Powers, very good teacher. I mean, I know a lot of people that teach there. They're very good school, reinventing itself, So, I mean, they do workshops, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who else?
I studied with Pat McCorkle there. When I was in college, I was able to study with Lynn Meadow from the Manhattan Theater Club. She taught a course at our university.
Okay. Yeah.
And since I've been here, I've been studying at Shakespeare Theater Company.
All right. So what you working on here? Here, like in front of us.
Franco Wicks.
Okay. And what's happening?
He's a blue-collar guy from Chicago. He had dodged the draft during the Vietnam War, went to Canada, and that caused a terrible split with his father. He went there, lived there a number of years, didn't come back until long after, and his father had been dead by that time, and which is in large measure what this monologue is about.
Okay.
So at any rate, he gets stoned a lot.
I'm going to ask something. What wars have you lived through?
Vietnam.
Vietnam?
And, all the subsequent ones, Afghanistan, Iraq.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's try it.
Dad dropped dead, right here, right where I'm standing. May Day, 1970. 3 days before the National Guard killed 3 kids at Kent State University. Wonder what the old man would have said about that. What did you do? Couldn't go to the funeral. Mom sent photos, including a snap of these 2 guys from the FBI, just looking around. Looking around at my father's funeral. Seems weird they'd send someone just for me, but they did.
It's happy. They're doing fine. We all dread the day when we're going to take it off the draft and put it on your pop. We all dread the day when we're going to lose our family. Your parents are getting up. Your parents alive or they're passed?
No, they've passed.
You were there when you know, they moved on. But, you know, if you weren't there, just as your character wasn't there, I use a lot of substitution. Not a lot of teachers I use substitution. You know, Lee used sense memory, Stella no, Uta Hagen yes, Bill Hickey yes, sense memory, substitution. But I like using it because I replace it, whoever in this case. I don't use sense memory because, you know, yesterday's, like the girl that I used to have a crush on, you know, 40 years ago, today she looks like she got hit by the A train. So it doesn't have equal effect, if that makes any sense. So, you know, but nothing's wrong, it's whatever works, whatever works. You know, there's 100 different ways to get to the piano, but whatever works. So the thing is, substitute not seeing your father. With, like you said, you saw him, but not seeing him, and how much that would hurt. You're doing great, but let's take it to another place.
Okay.
Okay.
Dad dropped dead, right here, right where I'm standing. May Day, 1970. 3 days before the National Guard murdered 4 kids at Kent State University. Wonder what the old man would have thought about that. What did you do? Couldn't go to the funeral. Mom sent photos, including a snap of these 2 guys from the FBI, just looking around. Looking around at my father's funeral. Seems weird they'd send someone just for me, but they did. What did you do? Where did you go? Farther away. The Great Slave Lake outside Yellow Lake in the Northwest Territory. What did you do? Cut timber and read a lot of books till President Carter invited me home. What did you do? Got a cab at Midway. Had the driver take me directly to the cemetery, stared at the old man's headstone there in St. Idlebart's. Remembered the last word he said to me. Coward! Coward.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know, sometimes I have a lot to say, sometimes I don't have anything to say. You know, I may say it, you know, when I'm on the train going home, saying, damn, she said that. You know, but that was very, very, you're good. Like I said, sometimes I may not have anything to say. But that was very, very moving. I saw the connection. You know, sometimes, you know, people don't need transformation when it's already transformed. I saw a father. I saw focus. I saw tremendous connection. I saw long hair with a bandana. And, you know, someone that didn't want to be and get called to, you know, serve this country. Why should we? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just saying, just someone that didn't want to. You know, I saw that.
And then red, and then a deep blue.
There's a gun to your
and
head.
When you're out there doing your monologue for him, you get real-time adjustments.
Which most men never feel, then saw to it.
I am so thankful to have a talent like John Pallotta here in DC coming down from New York.
That you have for acting and apply it to this.
He's